Hello, Automotive Servicing Students. I am Ma'am Giselle H. Laksamana, and I will be your TLE teacher for today. So we will now discuss about the lesson 1, the use of hand tools, but we will focus now on how to plan and prepare for the task to be undertaken. Okay? So, what is planning? Okay, so planning is a part of the and parcel of achieving a successful task. Your ability to plan will enable you to attain your purpose. So many successful automotive entrepreneurs have realized their success through proper and careful planning. Of course, that is why planning is very important. So likewise, aside from planning, you should also give importance to preparation because good preparation will boost your confidence because it will means that you are ready to accomplish a task because you have the sufficient knowledge about it. Okay? So that is the difference of the planning and the preparation. Okay? So, what are the factors to be considered when you plan and prepare for the task? We have 6. So first one, we have the place, the materials, the waste disposal, the tools and equipment, and then the safety, and the last one, we have the service procedure and task. Okay, so now let us tackle about the place. So see to it that the place for doing the task is conducive to work, well ventilated, clean, and has a good lighting because a space provided for freedom to move is important. A place chosen will give you an idea on what task is to be done. Yeah? That is why the place of the workshop of that you have to consider the workshop or the place you will be having. Okay, the next one, we have the materials. So, be sure that aside from the tools and equipment, necessary materials and fixtures to be used, such as benchwork and manual for specification, must be available and ready to use. Okay, let us now move on to the third one. We have the waste disposal. So, used parts or compound substances such as oil, grease, and used chemical bottles must be disposed in a proper storage bin or container. It is very important because non-disposal of used chemical substances invites hazard environment and poses danger to health. Of course, not for the health of the employees. Of course, for the health of the customers or the client you are having in that workshop or place. Okay, so waste disposal is important in considering or planning or preparing for your workshop. Okay, the next one, we have the tools and equipment. So, tools and equipment must match with the task to be done. You should be careful enough to choose tools and equipment that are worthy of use. And that is why it is important that we plan and prepare because in using the tools and equipment, we should have the proper tools and equipment for us to get the job or task done. Okay, so they must be in a good condition so that it can be easily utilized without damaging the parts. Of course, we can not only have the tools and equipment, but we should have it as in good condition because we can easily utilize it without damaging any parts of that we are doing. Okay, so next we have the safety. Of course, safety is important. It is always a prioritized safety. So remember that an accident is not an excusable incident. It can be avoided. Okay? Always remember the motto, safety first. Okay? Of course, the safety of the employees, of the workers in a workshop or place is very important. So, always remember safety first. Okay? Next, we have the service procedure or task. So, identify what task to perform before identifying materials and tools to use. Of course, we have to identify first the task to be undertaken or done before we select the materials and tools to be used. So, the service procedure or task to employ will tell you the corresponding tools and materials needed. appropriate tools to use with the task will enhance your ability to provide a competitive and efficient service. Okay, it is very important that we know what tasks to be done before we select our tools and equipment. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so now let us see these pictures. First one, we have the removing. Also, those are the tasks to be done that we should be familiar with. So we have the removing, the installing, the adjusting, the cleaning, measuring, and the repairing. So can you notice the tools or the materials that in this picture are using for the specific task? Okay, if not, so let us now see the following service procedure that will help you identify and select tools required when performing a job. So okay, for this service or procedure, these are the tools are needed. So for the service adjusting, checking, inspecting, and measuring, the tools that are needed are the cutting tools, the loosening and tightening tools, and then also the measuring tools, of course. And for the assembling and installing of service, loosening and tightening tools are important, and also the marking tools and also the measuring tools. Okay, of course, for cleaning, we have the service cleaning. Of course, we also need the tools of cleaning tools. I mean, the cleaning tools are the one that we needed for the service cleaning. Okay, for the service this assembling and removing, we will be needing the cleaning tools, the loosening and tightening tools, and also the marking tools. And for the service reconditioning and repairing, we will be needing the cleaning tools. Of course, we need to clean the materials first, or the parts first before we recondition or repair the parts of that needs to be done. Okay, so we have the cleaning tools, we also need the loosening and the tightening tools, the marking tools, and also the measuring tools. And then the last one, procedure or service that are needed, we also need the tools, that loosening and tightening tools, and also the measuring tools. Okay, those are the tools that we needed in a specific service procedure or task. So next time that you will be experiencing or encountering this type of service, those are the tools that are needed for those services. Okay, so it is very important that we plan and prepare. So we have to plan and prepare for the task to be undertaken. Okay, so that will be all. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you learned from this short discussion that we have. Okay, so source, we have the Automotive Servicing Exploratory Course 7-8 Learning Module. Once again, I am Ma'am Giselle H. Laksamana, and I am your TLE teacher for today. Thank you so much.